Hello, viewers. In the third episode of my interview series with principals, known as Principals Ke Man Ki Baat, today I have a very serious question. Many of us might be searching for an answer to this question, as it has become a very hot topic and burning topic of many debates on social media. It is about the school fee and the salaries of school employees during this lockdown period. I'm sure you also might be searching for a suitable answer to this question. And if you want to know, then please stay tuned till end, as I have got a wonderful and very experienced person with a very beautiful smile to answer this question. I'm talking about none other than Mrs. Anju Nagpal, Principal of GEMS Public School, Bathinda, who is a very experienced and very well-known, renowned principal. She has mentored many principals during her career of around 23 plus years. To interview this mentor of mentors, having a lot of patience and very beautiful smile on her face, is an honor for me. Here is my very first question for you, ma'am.
Namaste, Mr. Gupta, and namaste to all the viewers. I'm Anju Nagpal, Principal, GEMS Public School, Bathinda. I'm glad to share about my wonderful journey which I had. So it is 23 years at Bathinda itself. I started my career from St. Xavier's School, Bathinda, as a kindergarten teacher, where I learned love, respect, and patience, tackling with those tiny tots. Then in 2003, I got an opportunity to be the founder member of DPS Bathinda, and I was a biology teacher there, straightway from kindergarten to teaching the senior grades 9th and 10th. So it was a drastic again change, a milestone for me. Then in 2010, there was again a turning point for me when I got an opportunity to work as an academic coordinator at the Millennium School, Bathinda. And within 6 months, looking at my performance, I had been promoted as a headmistress to the new upcoming branch at HMEL Township. And again, I must say that within 6 months, I had been promoted as a principal of the same school. And since then, I have been working as a principal. For 5 years, I worked there at Township, and then the GEMS school, the committee, the management, they approached me because it was there in my vicinity only, and it was an international school. And I was again selected here as a principal, and I'm going to complete 5 years of my wonderful journey here. And GEMS school, if we talk about GEMS education, it has its presence in all over the globe in almost 19 countries. Then I also I got a lot of experience, lot of exposure, lot of learning working with GEMS education, and I'm learning each day till now. Well, if I have to talk about the strengths, then you might have seen that I have started working with the new startup schools. So I never feel shy taking the risk, never give up. When it is just an idea to open a school, I always find it privileged to work with those organizations and taking a mission, to take the school to a greater height. So because I'm a very goal-oriented person, so I always keep the vision and mission very, very clear in front of me. So secondly, I'm a very happy-go-lucky person, where I feel that the team members, they are very comfortable with me. Most of them, they have been working with me since last 15 years. So they have been just taking me as the extended family only, where they feel they share their joys and sorrows with me. And I have that open door policy where all the ideas are duly taken in and everybody is welcomed. As it is a common saying that it is a profession which gives birth to all the other professions, so we as educators are the ones who give shape to all the young minds, as we don't just tackle all the materialistic things, the typical part of education, but also shape the thoughts and beliefs of the society as a whole, as they are the future. Being an international school, we have already been using all this technology as a tool. Like the students, they are well versed with all the tools like Kahoot, Padlet, Powtoon, and taking the e-forms and the Neopods and assessment. So it was implemented as a part of their curriculum. But now we are focusing, or we are dependent only on the online teaching. So there were few challenges which we also came across. So we are tackling it by giving more and more training sessions to our teachers, not only to the teachers, but we are taking the sessions for the parents as well, because they are also not that tech savvy. So they are also learning, and we are happily doing it. Obviously, it is again a 50-50 chance. There are few parents, those who are there with the school at this tough time also, those who encourage the team, those who admire the hard work which is being put in by the teachers. But there are few parents, those who understand that it is of no use, and the other schools, which the challenges which they are facing, so we are also sailing in the same boat. So few of the parents, they have giving very vague comments that these are all the useless teachings which the teachers have been putting. And why don't we understand that just for 35-minute session the teacher has to work 3 to 4 hours, and just because of giving these online sessions the teacher has to work 3 times more than the routine working. So they have their families, despite their families and their other family chores and their responsibilities, they are giving 110%, to make the children satisfied, to make the people happy, to give everything justified for their jobs. But sometimes you feel disheartened and distressed when you come across these challenges, and we need to come across it. As far as the safety measures and all the precautions are based, so we have got the guidelines, our SOPs from our own corporate team, and we are focusing more on the proper sanitization of the school building and the school property, and where we are maintaining the social distancing of the students as the teachers and every member of the school as well. As far as the visitors are concerned, so we have made all the arrangements at the security gate also, where all the visitors are being checked, the body temperature is being checked, their masks are there in place or no, it is being checked, and then the proper sanitization of the visitors are being done at the school security gate. Then only the visitors can visit the school, or they can visit just inside the campus. So when the students are there in the school, we will make sure that all the guidelines which have been given by the center or the state government plus the WHO, so we will follow all those. If we talk about the short-term impact of this pandemic, then we have seen that the entire teaching methodology has been changed. The type of assessment which we used to do, it has been changed completely. If we talk about all the co-curricular activities, the physical education, it has been suspended since the time the lockdown has started. CBSE also has given so much of an emphasis on Fit India movement, but now yes, the students, they are doing, but again, it is not that kind which we were using. The students, they are not allowed to go and play outside, playing in a team, so it is all suspended. So these, somewhere it has impacted the short term activities, or the goals of the school at the moment. If we talk about the long term impact of this pandemic, then we can say that yes, the technology, the revolution which the technology has been given, there was a revolution. So, but the only thing is that we have to adapt this, and we can only survive if we will go with the flow, if we learn, if we adapt to this new revolution. And the teachers also, if they are ready to adapt to this technology, then only they will sustain. Otherwise their survival will be difficult. They will not only open, but they have to embrace the technology, and we all need to keep updating ourselves with time. So we have to go with the flow now. The message which I want to give to my students and their parents is to stay happy, stay healthy, be kind to others. Just be helpful to others. Just see that the people, those who are traveling thousands of miles, and then also they are not getting a single bite of food. Be generous to others. Be appreciative. Be thankful to God for the life which you have received. We are not going to get it again. So take part in all the constructive things. Be positive. Dark clouds doesn't stay forever. This too shall pass. We will look forward to the better tomorrow. Thank you. God bless everyone.